like British.
Turn your mic on. If you're gonna tell a story, turn the mic on.
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry. Wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. Okay, the whole squish in the head thing. You have to shout out Blair.
Shout out Blair.
Okay, because she used to do that to me, like in high school. She saw some
She
British, like she saw some British, like television show where
Mr. Bean.
No, I don't think
Monty
so.
Python.
No, stop. It was like a regular weekly, whatever, late at night British shows.
Was
Damn,
it like
I hate it when you do that to
two
me.
old ladies that
Yes.
smoked cigarettes a lot?
Yes.
Yes, I remember them.
But
I didn't
so
get
they would
their
do that. They would be
humor a lot,
like,
but I watched them
they would do this, and
I was
they'd be
hoping
like,
for a boobie to pop out.
that's gross.
When I was young.
They would be like, I can't see you, and like cover the person's head with their thumb, and then they would be like, yeah, Blair used to do that.
I remember those ladies.
Yeah, I think that's what,
to them?
I don't know. We don't watch the BBC.
I remember getting in trouble. Well, not getting in trouble, but we had a TV in our room for like a very short time, and we used to watch the Benny Hill show late at night.
I never watched that. I don't.
Yeah, and then my mom hated him. He's a womanizer.
Look at our pretty flowers.
Yep, it's their yellow episode. I
Yep.
guess very yellow in here today. I guess
I'm not.
I'm wearing a yellow shirt from a kick-ass movie. And then we have, these are our flowers. Those grow outside normally.
Yeah, they grow outside. Now they're just in here.
And then we put them in here. And yeah. So you ready to get this episode started?
We've already started.
Okay. You ready to get on our first subject?
Okay.
You want to talk about how cool it is to be a parent in Sweden?
Tell me about it.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, sorry. I just hit the mic.
Don't do that. These aren't cheap. We do need better mics, though.
Okay.
Parents in Sweden are entitled to 480 days of paid parental leave when a child is born or adopted.
480 days.
I'm adopting. Yeah. Paid. 480 days. That's like half a year.
No. That's a year plus 115 days. So it's a year plus almost 4 months.
Holy shit.
That's like almost almost 16 months.
Dude, what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
This is bullshit. America's all fucking...
It is. It's
parenting.
It's broken.
Paid parental leave. It's gonna be Sweden's. I don't know how to speak Swedish.
I don't either, but it'd be worth it to learn.
Right?
If we were still at that age.
Parental leave?
We're not having any more kids, and I'm not adopting.
No. You can adopt, though.
I'm not.
Can adopt. What if you adopt and then get the leave and then just be like, nah, I don't want them, and get rid of them?
Wow, what the fuck?
Well, if you get them young enough, they won't remember. It's okay, right? You're just doing it for the days.
Stop.
I mean, that's what we're talking about, though. We're talking about how awesome it is to get those many days.
Just stop.
Same.
No.
At least I'm not talking about.
Don't just say.
Vaginas.
Oh, God.
But speaking of appendages. After losing both arms in an accident, an 18-year-old girl from India received limbs from a male donor. To everyone's surprise, the donor hands, which were once big and hairy, changed skin tone and became slender and more feminine over the years to better blend in with her body.
Okay.
With her body. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know either, but I did. So I did look that up. And so she was 18. Her transplanted hands came from a 21-year-old man who died after a bicycle crash. She lost her arms from the elbows down in a bus accident. So
in India, imagine that.
Okay, so over the next year and a half, physical therapy improved. I cannot say her name. Sedana Gouders.
There it is.
Sedana Gouder.
Yep.
That's her last name. Improved her motor control, which gradually became leaner than they were at the time of the transplant. But there was another unexpected change. The skin on her new limbs, which had been darker because the donor had a darker complexion, became lighter in color so that it more closely matched her skin tone. The doctors suspected that her body produces less melanin than her donor did, which could explain the lightening of her new limbs. Melanin is what makes your skin color lighter or darker.
I would assume they would become more slender because the I don't want to say the vernacular, the veins.
No, that's not the right word at all. No, that has nothing to do with it.
It was a good swing, though.
Okay, so
it was close. You know what I'm talking about, though?
I'm getting ready to... No, that's not anything. Stop talking. One explanation for her hands taking on a more feminine shape could be the muscles adapting to their new host.
I was going to say that next.
A physiotherapist, Kataki Doke, who worked with Sedana Gowder...
Brother Okie-dokie.
Oh, God. In her home city, told that... Okay, so the nerve begins to send signals. It's called reinnervation, and the muscles function according to body needs. The muscles in her hand may have started adapting to a female body.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe she wanted to keep some of those fingers bigger?
Oh, my God.
I mean, what? I mean,
stop.
It's an honest question.
No, it's not. It's ridiculous.
Hey, you know who else was a jokester?
Oh, no.
Mark Spitz.
Oh.
He's 9-time Olympic champion. Jokingly told the Russian swim team coach in 1972 that his mustache increased his swimming speed by deflecting water away from his mouth. The next year, every Russian swimmer was sporting one.
But isn't it the opposite? Like, the less body hair you have,
that's why
faster.
because
that's why they wear the swim caps.
And they shave.
But okay, so that's funny.
Oh, everything, because it's less drag through the water.
Yeah.
Like dolphins aren't hairy for a reason.
Yeah.
Like there aren't hairy fish for a reason. Because it's less drag. And slow down, and just fucking drown and get eaten.
Yeah.
So. Good
Can
one,
I just say
Spitz.
something real quick? These are really pretty and cute and everything, and I love them growing in the yard, but they stink.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
You sure that's not my breath?
No, I'm sure.
Okay.
Allie said, "Here, smell them," and I was like, "Whoa."
You see the glass they're in?
Yeah.
The fucking old ass. That's a Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah, that all got like.
Yeah, glass.
Scraped off, like washed off in the dishwasher.
Well, we were in town. I stole it from a bar.
Yep.
Hudson's.
Yep.
Fuck them. They suck anyway.
Hudson's doesn't suck.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
I spent so much money there.
You suck. They don't.
Yeah, they do. They're what, those cold mug days, like there would be like this much fucking beer in it. And it'd be like $1, you'd get like the frosty mug. So it'd be a hot day in Oklahoma, yeah, cool, but you get in there and you're actually only getting like 2 shots of fucking beer.
I love Hudson's.
Whatever. I spent too much time there.
No, that's on you.
Anyway, studies suggest that unmade beds are healthier for us than neat and made beds. Bed bugs have a harder time surviving in messy beds. Okay, now this is where there's a conflict, because I heard somewhere that like millionaires make the bed. Like that's the first thing they do in the morning. There's something like that. Like
no, it's one of those things they say. No, it's not. It's a like tip for success. Get up in the morning, make your bed, start out very organized and whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we'd have to look it up, but I'm curious. I don't think Einstein made his bed. I bet he didn't.
I don't think he did either. He always on the move, and he was living in that little shack.
I mean, because
England. I watched that on Netflix.
Well, I mean, maybe that doesn't have anything to do with money, but I feel like the smarter. I don't know. Anyways, so it says,
I don't necessarily make the bed in the morning, but when I get up, like I'll throw the shit, like just like kind of like toss it.
I don't.
Mostly because I don't want the cats laying on my fucking pillows.
Oh, yeah.
So I just kind of throw the sheet over. So I don't know what that fucking says. I mean, it's still not making the bed.
I used to worry.
How is it harder surviving in a
I don't know.
bed?
That doesn't make any sense.
I think maybe because it's more exposed. There's more of the sheets exposed where they live.
No, I said it's harder to live in a neat bed.
No, bed bugs have a harder time surviving in. No, yeah. Yeah. They have a harder time surviving in messy beds.
Right, so they die in messy beds?
Yeah, there's more of the sheets exposed. Whereas if
so
it's
you can
covered,
see them?
Yeah, where if it's covered, it creates like an.
Oh no, it's making me itch. I don't want to.
Right. I'm pretty sure I'm right there. So we're just gonna skip on to the next subject because I'm right. The Bader-Meinhof or Bader-Meinhof phenomenon.
Oh God, stop.
Okay. Also called frequency illusion, is an illusion in which the thing you've just noticed, experienced, or been told about suddenly crops up everywhere.
That's so true, though, because like you'll see, like you'll get a car, and you never noticed that kind of car before, and then all of a sudden after you get it, you see them everywhere. Like
did that happen to you when you got your car?
The Challenger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like the Subaru. Like I didn't pay any attention to Subarus. But then, like, you had a Subaru, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, that's a Subaru. Oh, that's a Subaru. Oh, that's a Subaru.
I also lived in Colorado.
I'm talking about in Oklahoma.
Oh. Yeah, because Oklahomas weren't driving Subarus.
I know, but once I knew you and you had one, then I was like, oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. Like, they're everywhere.
Shout out Boobaroos. What? I love that car.
I know.
Got rid of her.
But it also had to have a new engine at 100 and something thousand, and then
at 200,000.
Oh, okay. But then
I beat the shit out of it. I learned how to drive stick on that.
That has nothing to do with the engine and everything to do with the transmission.
I mean, I did drive it like a.
I know, but I don't know. They're very expensive cars, and they're very expensive to fix.
So yeah, I don't like freaking illusion. I don't understand. I mean, I guess that's probably happened to me before, but I can't think of something.
You can't?
No,
really?
I really can't. No.
Huh. Okay.
No.
Well, that was fun.
Buttons?
Ugh.
I do.
I don't like belly buttons.
Remember when mine turned from an innie to an outie?
Yeah, that was your hernia. Yeah.
And it pushed all the nastiness out. Oh. The belly button is so dirty, scientists are finding new unknown bacteria. One person had bacterium previously found only on Japanese soil, where he had never been. Because that shit's in the air.
That's so gross.
Coming at you.
That's so gross. And then, sometimes you'll take off your shirt, and I'll, look in the mirror, in the...
You look at my belly button?
You know that. I've seen it, because...
Why do you
No, you'll be behind me, and you'll take off your shirt, and I'll look in the bathroom mirror, and I'll see you behind me, and I can see the lint in your belly button. And I'm like, stop. Ew. Ugh.
What?
It's just gross. It's gross.
How
the hell? No. Ew.
Okay. Not right now.
No.
You pay extra for that.
How do you get lint? I've never had lint in my belly button. Never.
Have a hairy belly and wear shirts, and that happens. It from moving, I assume, and then just the hair scratches against the shirt, and it takes off threads.
That's so gross.
Or whatever, and just creates a little pocket of lint, and just deposited it right there.
That's so gross.
We just catch things with it.
That's so gross.
It is. That's why I dig it out. That used to be my biggest fear, remember? I talked about it before, when I was a kid, if you push your belly, if you play with your belly button too much or push it in, your insides will just burst out and just all this bile and just gunk will just come fucking shooting out like the fire hydrants and on hot times in the city. When they open up the fire hydrants, there's yeah, I just think that would happen to your belly button if you fucked with it too much.
I think maybe I've just always had this knowledge of the human body that would never happen.
Well, you never fucked with your belly button because you thought it was gross. It smells funny. I would assume it does.
Okay, whatever. Now we all know.
I don't smell nothing.
Whatever.
No.
Now we all
disgusting.
know. You put your finger in there and go.
No, I don't. When have you ever seen me do that?
I haven't, but I know you have because you said something about it smelling
No,
funny.
because it's funny to think about doing that, but I would never do that.
Whatever.
I mean, I may have done it accidentally.
Oh, God. Accidentally
I
once.
have a nose itch, like, oh, God, what is that? No. It's not my ass. I know that smell. Speaking of asses.
Oh, no.
Men spend an average of 7 hours a year hiding in the bathroom for peace and quiet, according to a study.
Yeah. I have absolutely no doubts about that.
It's probably longer now since whenever this study went.
Yeah, because now you have your phone that you can scroll on. Before, all you
bottles.
could, right?
Or just sitting there. I used to go take naps and shitters when I was really hungover in the Army. I'm gonna take a shit and just go just catch like a fucking.
I can't say
power nap.
You never really did that. Like
take shit.
No.
What?
Hide in the bathroom like when we as a couple.
No.
But having raised children, I know that it happens.
What, they go hide in the bathroom?
Not the children, the man.
Oh.
So I can only, because I know that you like your solitude, and I know that, you have a very short patience. So I can only imagine. If we had had children together, I would have murdered you. Yeah.
There's still time, honey.
No, there's not.
For you to murder me.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not for the children.
No. No, that's not happening.
No. We're done with that.
Yeah. Well, please, if you do, just make it quick.
Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Speaking of making it quick, horrible segue again.
Stop doing that. Just talk.
I want to talk about Dennys. I want to talk about Grand Slams.
I love Dennys.
Let's talk about their
I haven't been to a Dennys
over my hammy.
I haven't. Yeah.
Is that Dennys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't been to a Dennys in such a long time.
It's disgusting.
I love Dennys.
No, you think you love
No,
Dennys.
I've been to Dennys sober. I love Dennys.
I've been to Dennys sober too. You think you remember loving Dennys.
I love...
Disgusting.
Okay, yeah, you're right, because I've kind of become a food snob, so I might not like it anymore.
It's so gross.
But I remember loving it.
Yeah, I do remember loving it too.
And then, so when I was a bartender, usually on Saturday nights, when I would get off work, I would go to Dennys and have, breakfast, because I usually made a lot of money on Saturdays. So Saturday night, I would get off work at 3 o'clock in the morning and go to Dennys, and it was delicious, and I loved it.
It was, and then you go in there, and you realize it's disgusting.
Well, I probably would now.
That still have kids' fingerprints on it.
Well, I'm not worried about that. The food was good. I know you're weird like that. You're weird like that.
What? Because I don't want.
You're just very snooty.
Someone else's fucking.
You won't go to a buffet.
Because those are disgusting.
Okay, well, whatever. Anyways.
Excuse me for wanting to live longer.
Oh, you're just very... You've always been very bougie. Bougie about restaurants. Bougie about hotels.
Well,
you have always been.
I don't fall asleep well to gunshots. Get the fuck out of here.
He's just very spoiled. He's always been very spoiled. But in your defense, since you and I have been together and we've been going places and eating, I realized...
You're converting.
No, not converting, but I realized, because we went to what's supposed to be a very good restaurant here in town, in our small little town.
Small little town.
And I ordered ahi tuna.
Okay. He lives here in this state.
I know. He lives here in this... Who'd you say?
Mellencamp.
Oh, yeah. So I ordered ahi tuna. And
from Hawaii.
It was terrible.
Terrible.
It was overcooked.
She said, leave it on the counter. Don't even put it in the fridge.
No, because I didn't want to have to heat it up, because then it would just cook it even more. It was already cooked. It's way too much. And I had no, like, I don't know, it was just terrible. And I paid a lot of money for it, and I was very disappointed. So I realized I have become a little bit food snobbish. Because I do love food. Like, anywhere we go, I want to try food.
Yeah, because food is good.
Well, and I like trying different cultures of food, because I grew up in a really small town in Kansas where there was no culture. Really? At all?
Biscuits and gravy, that's a fucking good culture right there.
No, my family did not eat biscuits and gravy. My family did not eat anything fried. My dad was very particular about what we ate. There was no fried. There was no sugar. It was, yeah. That's why... Oh,
that's
sorry.
why what?
Go ahead. No, I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much.
That's why what? No.
So like, okay. So my mom would, when my dad, because my dad would work nights. So I can remember after.
Hi, Mom.
I can remember after my dad would go to work, my mom would put a big pot of oil and like fry French fries, and then like load her plate up with French fries.
You know she's gonna comment.
But it's true. And then my dad would say some horrible ass shit if he would see her do it. But she would always try to do it when he wasn't there, because he wouldn't allow us to eat that kind of stuff. Like, it was only like baked or whatever. I don't know. It was just weird. But no, I never had fried potatoes other than French fries until I moved to Oklahoma. I had never known fried potatoes were a thing.
Son of a bitch.
Like, I didn't.
And they're delicious.
They are.
Yeah.
They're absolutely delicious.
They're called tater tots.
No, I'm talking about like
French fried potatoes.
Stop talking like that. You don't have an accent, and it's stupid and
That's
weird.
why I said it like that.
Don't do that. I don't like
it. The song.
Ugh. But that's not even the song.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about like when you cut up potatoes into little bite-sized pieces and put them in oil in a pan and cook them. Fried potatoes,
oh, okay.
Like country style fried potatoes. I'd never had that before.
Yum.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know why I got whatever. Food gets me talking. There we go. All right, tell me.
We should turn this into a food podcast.
I'll
just bring up like we'll just go sample restaurants and discuss them as a part.
Okay, cool. Episode. I'm down. Absolutely. All right, tell me about Dennys. What the hell?
Back to Dennys.
Sorry, y'all.
They were. Don't apologize.
Okay.
The 24/7 restaurant Dennys decided to close for Christmas in 1988. Many stores realized that they didn't have any keys or even locks since they had never used them. 700 of the 1,221 restaurants needed to get new locks installed for the holiday. Way to go. I just would have left the fucking doors open.
Right? Well, no, they couldn't do that.
Why not?
Because people were going to be pissed when they would go, because they would think they were open and walk up and try to pull the door, and if it opened but nobody was in there, can you imagine? Especially drunk people, because you know a lot of drunk people go to Denny's. Oh, their kitchen would have been...
drunk people go to Denny's.
Lots of sober people go there too.
I went at that time and realized, no, I don't want this. This is disgusting. We were at a Dennys. Remember the Dennys off fucking Northeast Expressway and right across the street from the fucking Hefner Park, damn golf course. Anyway, there was the cops used to go there all the time.
The cops go to every Denny's.
Yeah. Well, we would go there just be high anyway, and our fucking waitress used to sit down and smoke with us.
Yeah.
That was fucking gross.
She was hitting on you.
No, I wasn't sitting next to her.
Well, she was hitting on whoever you were with.
That was gross. Anyway, Dennys is disgusting. That's what I'm getting at. And
I love Dennys.
I don't.
Dennys.
I don't. Shit, we didn't even talk about our past week.
Oh, okay, so...
Do we even have time?
Yeah, we have a little bit, I think. Very quick. Anyways, I worked all week.
I got white coffee.
You got more?
No.
Oh.
I didn't know if we talked about it.
Oh, I don't know if we did either.
No.
All right, you go first.
I got white coffee. There, I'm done.
What is white coffee?
It's super, supposed
to be super caffeinated.
I ordered it without realizing I needed a special way to make it, so I just put it in the regular coffee maker, and it came out looking like from Flint, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
No, what?
You said something else at first.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I might have said something.
We're not going there. It's gross.
I said it looked like Flint.
Yeah. Well, how do you don't
Michigan
even know what that looks like. But anyways, it did.
I saw the videos from years ago.
It looked really weird.
Fix that.
I don't know.
But yeah, by the time you went and...
So I went and got you a French press.
Yeah. So I had to make it all...
And then you asked me for help trying to figure it out, and I was trying to tell you how, and you got all mad, so then you... Whatever.
Figured it out, though.
Yeah, and it's delicious. It tastes like peanut butter.
It's super caffeinated.
Supposedly. I don't know. I can still... Look.
I don't drink caffeine.
I know.
A lot.
I know.
At all, pretty much.
You don't.
I just drink booze.
You don't. And I do drink a lot of caffeine, but also I'm like horribly ADHD, and caffeine doesn't do me like that. So I can drink a cup of it and go right to sleep. But it is so good. It tastes like peanut butter. It smells like peanut butter. It tastes like... It's so good.
Smells like my nuts.
No.
If my nuts smelled like peanut butter.
It's peanut butter. Anyways, it's delicious.
Your week.
I worked all week, and it was kind of a crazy week. Started out crazy, ended decently, but just ended. So I came home this morning and took a 2-hour nap, and then I went and ran some errands, and now we're here. Hi.
And we're doing this. So we'll go spend the rest of our day hanging out.
I'm going to drink some more of these, because like I said, it was a very crazy week.
And I'm going to drink some more of these.
And then I'm going to go to sleep.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Till next week. I did a fucking...
You did. Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
You need to... You very awkward. You're very awkward.
You're awkward. I love you too.